This message is transmitted at the request of the Manatee County Department of Energy and Sustainability and the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. At 2:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a widespread power outage was detected throughout the county. Upon losing power, anyone inside the home seemed to randomly disappear. However, the only appliances that seemed to lose power were indoor lighting. We are currently working with multiple agencies to fix this issue. At this time, no further action is required. If your power goes out in your home, it is recommended that you attempt to restore it as quickly as possible. Please stay tuned for more information on this developing situation. This message will repeat every 30 seconds until updated information is received. This message is transmitted at the request of the Daytona Beach Police Department. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, virtually every home in Daytona Beach lost power. A similar power outage was detected in Manatee County approximately 20 minutes prior. The only thing losing power inside of these homes, however, was lighting. Upon the lights going out, everyone inside the home was killed immediately. This is an extremely dangerous situation and is currently being investigated by the Daytona Beach Police. If the lights in your home go out, there is no point in restoring it. Get out as soon as possible by any means necessary. Please stay tuned to the station for more information on this developing situation. This message will repeat until new information is received.
This is not a test. Please stand by. This is not a test. Please stand by. This is not a test. Please stand by. This is not a test. Please stand by.
This is not a test. This message is transmitted at the request of the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office. At 4:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, there were numerous reports that there are creatures, of which some term to be the Novas, that have been seen roaming the streets of Bangor. These creatures appear to be extremely bright and radiate considerable amounts of heat. These creatures are extremely hostile and will kill anything upon sight. These Novas are of unknown origin. If you see one of the Novas, do not approach them. Run away as quickly as possible. If you have water on you, throw it at the creatures from a safe distance. If the creature does not see you, do not throw water. If you do this, you are putting your own life at risk. More information will be broadcasted on this station as it arrives. This station will be suspending regular programming.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency nationwide civil danger alert requested by the National Security Council. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures of the EAS operating handbook for a national level emergency. President Trump or his representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. This is not a test. I repeat, this is no test. At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all indoor lights from the United States went out. This is confirmed to be in connection with the strange creatures discovered throughout Florida and Maine called Novas. These Novas are extremely dangerous, radiate temperatures in excess of 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and attack anything in sight. If you see one of these creatures, do not approach them. Doing so puts your life at risk. If you are encountered by one with no place to run, use any cold liquid to splash on the creature, as this temporarily disables them for about 3 to 5 seconds. Otherwise, if you are able to run, you must do so. Run as quickly as you can into the nearest shelter, locking all doors. Additionally, these creatures carry an electric current which will disable any nearby communication devices such as cell phones and radios. These devices can also attract them, so it is recommended that, if you feel a sudden increase in temperature, as these creatures can't be sensed by us from about 10 meters away, turn off all devices immediately. Do not make any loud noises, and ensure all windows are properly secured and covered by blinds or curtains. Do not answer the door, or look outside under any circumstances. Your cooperation is essential to your survival. At this time, novas have been confirmed to be in the following locations of the United States: Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Maine, Maryland, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, Oklahoma, South Dakota, and Virginia. Do not use your telephone. All telephones should be kept open for emergency use.
This is BBC Television from London. Normal programming has been suspended. This is BBC Television from London. Normal programming has been suspended.
This is BBC Television from London. Normal programming has been suspended. A national emergency is in progress. Please await instructions. This is an attack upon the United Kingdom.
This message is transmitted by the request of the British Home Office. This is not a test, this is a national emergency. Across the United Kingdom and the United States, hundreds of creatures called novas have been detected. These creatures are extremely dangerous and pose a severe threat to the United Kingdom as well as life and property. This is an attack against the United Kingdom. The royal family, parliament members, and the Prime Minister have all been moved to a safe location. Find shelter immediately. Find shelter immediately. Find shelter immediately. Find shelter immediately. Do not open the door for anyone. Bring essential supplies with you to a shelter, for your safety. This message will now silence and instructions will appear on screen. God save the Queen and the United Kingdom.
Attention, this is a global emergency. All programming in countries in the United Nations has been suspended during this international emergency. Attention, this is a global emergency. All programming in countries in the United Nations has been suspended during this international emergency. Attention, this is a global emergency. All programming in countries in the United Nations has been suspended during this international emergency. This message is being transmitted at the request of the United Nations. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Creatures called novas have been terrorizing the Earth since 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, originating from Florida. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration in the United States has confirmed that these creatures are of extraterrestrial origin. These creatures are not humanoid entities, rather, they are all conjoined particles of radioactive material. These creatures are extremely dangerous to human life, and will kill anything upon sight. As a result, approximately 78% of the human population has been wiped out. Additionally, these creatures have been the cause of numerous massive wildfires across the planet, and have increased the global temperature by their presence. As of now, there is nothing that can be done to prevent these creatures' widespread destruction. The militaries of multiple countries have been deployed in an attempt to halt these creatures, to no avail. It has been discovered that water is not sufficient enough to get away from these creatures. The water disables them for 3 to 5 seconds. They 100% will catch you. If one of them finds you, you can either accept your fate, or do anything possible to get away. Please remain inside your shelters, and follow previously given instructions.
I sense you in there. Please let me in. I don't want to hurt you beyond telling you lies. Not be that way. You do not have to scream. Open the door and let me in.
A very painful death, just like every human deserves. A delicious child or useless elder. Pretty hot in here. Your face looks good peeling off your body. Do I sense a child upstairs? A young boy, is it? Yes, human flesh tastes amazing, but the boy upstairs would taste even better.